Hey, Coach, what's up? Today is episode 207. Welcome back to the podcast. And the title of today's show is Why You Are Scared to Charge Premium Prices. And I want you to go into this episode with an open mindset. I know I'm going to get a little bit of backlash on today's episode, but I know it's true, and I know this is a real thing. And this is something I had to previously experience for myself in order to start charging premium prices. And before we dig into the episode, make sure and leave us a review here on iTunes. This helps us get these episodes in front of more coaches' hands out there. All right. And I know if we can especially get today's episode into more coaches' earbuds, this is going to help a lot of coaches make a lot more money and help them coach a lot more kids. And I want you to be able to charge what you're worth. And I believe in charging premium prices. And hopefully you can digest what I'm about to say and take it and run with it. And here's the real reason, though, why you're scared to charge premium prices. All right. And I'm going to break this down to where it's very simple. But back in the day when I was training kids for a very low dollar amount per hour, at that time I was conditioned to do everything the same as other coaches in my area. Everyone was charging like $25 a session. And I thought it was cool to undercut them and charge like $15 and do longer sessions for like 90 minutes. And parents love that. It's cheaper, get to train their kids longer. And I had to end up working like a dog to ultimately make more money than my competitors. And I was actually having to work way more than my competitors, which is a really terrible idea by me. But that's what I did. I thought that was a smart decision, and that was a terrible decision. But here's why I charged less than all my competitors. It was because I was uncomfortable to ask parents to invest into my program. And here's why, though. I was uncomfortable asking them because I had never truly invested into myself. I didn't know what it felt like to invest a couple $1,000s into myself personally. So how could I expect parents to invest that into my program? All right, does that make sense? And here's what I mean. If you've never personally invested money into yourself, either into personal development or mentorship or like getting the edge and getting to the next level, it's going to be really hard for you to have confidence to charge premium prices because you don't know what that feels like. And what happens is when you don't know what that feels like, it's going to feel really uncomfortable to sell, and you're going to self-sabotage yourself. And I know this happens. This happens to a lot of coaches out there. And here's what's funny, though. A lot of times when coaches invest into our mastermind, they have this mental breakthrough where they're like, wow, I just invested that amount of money. And then when I tell them to charge premium prices for private training between like $400 and $1,000 a month based on the service, these coaches now are like, okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. I just invested this amount in myself. I feel comfortable now asking for this investment because I know what it feels like now. And that's my goal for you. If you want to charge premium prices, you have to be able to put skin in the game yourself and know what it actually feels like. Otherwise, you will never, ever, ever be able to charge premium prices, and you'll be too scared to do it. Right? And I'll give you a great example. One of the most successful coaches that I've ever helped, he went from charging $30 per session, right? $30 per session. Now he charges $900 per month. And what he offers is radically different. Like, it's obviously a lot better than what he used to offer. But he went from $30 a session. So let's just say he trained 2 times a week. All right. That's $120. Or sorry, no. That's $60 a week. So 60 times, let's see here, 4 weeks. That is $240 a month that he would have made if he was training kids 2 times a month. Right now, he trains kids one time a week. And it's crazy. He's working less. He's making way more, but he has way bigger impact on these kids. He has systems in place that run every single payment. He has systems in place to cater to all of his clients privately, where they can communicate with him every single day. right? And he was able to charge premium prices because he understood what it felt like to invest into himself. That gave him the confidence, right? Hope that helps. And if it does make sense, you're going to want to reach out to me. Go to buildmysportsbiz.com, click on Mastermind. This is where I can help you break through with your pricing. And the way I have this whole program set up, it's very simple. Like, I've done the math. Most coaches who follow through and they start getting clients, when they get one client that signs up for a year contract the way I teach, that one client will more than pay for the investment that I asked you, where you can get a year's worth of coaching from me. So I expect coaches to absolutely crush with their business. Once after they get their first client, they're going to have the confidence to do that over and over and over and over again. And that's what I want for you. And if you're interested in that program, go to buildmysportsbiz.com, click on Mastermind. From there, we can take it. We'll have a phone call together and we'll see how we can work together. That's it. I'll see you later.